So again, we leave the supplement on the body because we don't want this point to jump back into our hierarchy. We want it neutralized. So as long as these are here, energetically, spleen 21 is neutralized with our adrenal cortex, and kidney 27 is neutralized with our potassium citrate. Now we can look for our third point. Remembering she's a green person, I'm going back to liver again. And it's still okay. Let's jump up here to triple warmer 23 since renal issues so far, and she did fine. Back to heart, the hormone point, lungs, small intestine. So small intestine shows up quite easily. Remember, that's the point right in front of the ear, as diagrammed in your book. So small intestine, we think bugs, of course, since there's over 500 types of bacteria in our small intestine, make up our flora. We think just general digestion. That's where the majority of the digestion takes place in the digestive tract, is in the small intestine. It's where the pancreas dumps a bunch of enzymes to break down foods. We would also think inflammation, and we would worry about the immune system, since 60 to 70% of the immune system is in the small intestine. So most people have an irritated small intestine because nobody eats a perfect diet. We all tend to eat things that aren't great for us, and we have to cope and manage with that. At the same time, the stresses of life and the emotions and the neurotransmitters and the fight or flight chemicals can disrupt the normal balance of the flora in the small intestine. So a lot of people, just from stress, have an irritated digestive tract. I think we're dealing with the stress part here with what we found so far. So I'm more interested in the inflammation, foods, food allergies, and immune system part. So let's see if some gentle substances that soothe the small intestine are helpful. Things like marshmallow root or plantain. What do they do for us? That one wasn't any help at all. Here's a nice powder. It's pretty strong. So let's see how it works under stress. Not quite. So it looked good, but then didn't hang in there. There is a wonderful product, dried noni fruit, that works really good for the small intestine. Didn't work in that case. How about just general digestive enzymes? We already started off with spleen 21 and the pancreas needing a little support. Maybe it needs a little support with enzymes as well. Here's a nice set of enzymes that look good so far. And is still testing well. So this patient will need a little digestive support.